Hey guys, I thought I'd try something new in order to get ready for Sunday, September 9th, when we're going to share Vision 21 in our Sunday school classes. I want to thank you for being willing to serve in that way, to go and lead these conversations and help facilitate getting the vision deeper into our church community. Part of why you were asked to do this is because we know you're good at being in front of people, that you guys can handle yourself. You don't need a lot of instruction on how to do that, I know. But also, you've been in the room. You've either been in the deacons meeting or even better, some of you have been in both the deacons meeting that Steve went through the vision with you, or even the Sunday school rally luncheon a few weeks ago, and you've been a part of those environments, or even the leadership rally that occurred the other Sunday night. So you've had exposure to the process. And what we're asking you to do is essentially follow the same process. I've asked all the Sunday school directors to give you 40 minutes. That's a little bit optimistic most Sundays, but hopefully you'll have that amount of time. I'm going to email you a list as well. I'm going to email you some notes as well as a listing of what rooms you're assigned. We've got some classes merging together to help make this group function a little bit better on this particular day. But I just want to prepare you with a short video, hopefully just a few minutes, where we'll help you, instead of doing a training, we're trying to get you all in the same room to be prepared for that Sunday morning. So here that goes. First of all, the process. We want the process to really mimic what you've already seen done. Lead the group to read the vision out loud, one sentence at a time. Just taking turns around the room. You're going to have people that don't want to read. Don't make them. Go ahead and let them know up front that they're not required to read out loud, but go ahead and have them work with the person next to them to go ahead and keep the process rolling. Sometimes you'll get all the way around the room, sometimes you won't, sometimes you'll lap it, and some people read more than one time. Whatever happens there is fine. Most of your groups will range from 15 to 40 people, so we're trying to keep it manageable. I would ask that you do not break them into smaller groups to discuss at the end, that I'll go over in a second, but go ahead and do this all as a large group this particular time. So process. I really want you guys to take a few seconds to share the process, how this vision came about. Steve shared it very well, the leadership rally, but basically you just need to let them know that Steve, as the pastor, is called to lead the church, called to cast vision, and he has spent multiple years praying and studying and seeking God's direction for our church over this next period of time that we call Vision 21, the next 3 years. And so in that process of doing that, and him seeking God as well as other counsel, he has been led to this vision. So this is a vision that Steve has for our church going forward. It's really critical. Help them understand that we're not getting pushback and questions about where this vision come from. Then have them read the vision document like we talked about, one sentence at a time around the room. You guys have experienced that. Go ahead and do that same process. Then we'll go back and read it again silently to ourselves, just like we've been doing. Hopefully there'll be writing instruments available, but they'll be able to just identify some key phrases or statements that really speak to them as an individual. And they can go ahead and note that, mark it, bracket it, whatever they need to do to identify those statements. And then go ahead and have a discussion. That discussion is really where your job gets challenging and where you're really critical. Have an open discussion about what excited them, what motivated them, what encourages them, what inspires them really in their relationship with this church, in the community, and what we're doing as a body. We want to focus on those things that are inspirational, minimize the conversations about correctives or semantics or, gee, I don't see my ministry here, or I don't see this, or why doesn't it say that? It says what it says. So just gently guide them back through good group dynamics to the conversation that we're asked to have that keeps it on track. Thank you for those comments. Appreciate you sharing that, but let's get back to what excited you, what inspires you as we go forward as a church. Really just help them through that process. I want to try to end this video here because that's really what we're after. In that 30 to 40 minute period of time, I'm hoping for 40, we will, that stuff's sticking through my door. We'll be able to then ask you to capture some of the key components of this vision that are shared back, things that are resounding with the people that you're meeting with. Share those back with Steve and myself so that we have an idea as a staff just exactly where people are excited and energized as we get this ball rolling. Really appreciate you guys stepping up and being available on this Sunday, September 9th, to lead these groups. Anything comes up in the meantime, please let me know. We've got the group structured. We're going to send that out today as well, and looking forward to what God does on the 9th and even through Refresh Sunday this week. Be on time, be ready to go, and looking forward to great things. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. And any questions or feedback, you guys know how to text me or email me, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.